Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey, Uno Mars. 19 taxi. Why Tony? Shotgun
now, first round. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion rule.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Barkley, a first down and more. All the way, touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First down, Los Angeles.
First down, and they go right back to it. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Right side into the hands of Adams. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Broncos go with a dime look here on third down. Herbert now, blitz coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up. This was a mishit, Broncolo, and pretty short. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Why Tony? 19 Texans.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 42-yard
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Stroud off of play action. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
118. What's that? Hey, Uno Mars. Look the hot.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Chargers 1st down.
Here's Herbert. Forced out to his right. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Working quickly here.
South.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Chargers' 42-yard line.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. From the gun, Stroud. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18. What's that? 19 Texans.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Direct snap to the up end. He's going to push for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Herbert on 1st down. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10, here's Herbert. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Broncos have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over after the interception.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Here's Williams to start the drive. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball intercept! Recovered by the Broncos. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
Toss play to Barkley. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let them clear the way so that running back could shoot.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. Bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd and short.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. He gets it out long, and it's gone. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert throwing again. Screen here for Williams. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
It's Herbert once more. Throwing the out route complete. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Now Herbert again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Herbert to throw once more. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a sent right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Take a look at that scoreboard and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
Got him quick there. They bring him to the toes. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL, and that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now at midfield after that loss, here's 2nd and long. Stroud off the play fake. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Chargers will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Trying to throw this from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just 1 play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
How? What's that? What? 118. What's that? 2J.
They go to Barkley again. He cuts it right. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Oh, right. 118. What's that? 12. 11.
From the red zone on 1st. And the Chargers get home and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the Chargers' 27-yard
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Here he goes again. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. Broncos continue piling onto this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here comes Williams on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Broncos defense gets there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Looking to throw. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. He dodged the tackle. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching capability.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
29-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. He finds Freiermuth over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Herbert now. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and a tremendous execution.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
All right.
Running right, it's Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. The screen pass falls incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with very minimal gains.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Wow, what's that? 118. What's that?
Here's another carry for Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. from the right hash, a 49-yard look. Dicker connects there, and that'll make the lead 26 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Escapes the defender.
The Chargers take the first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Short pass brought in. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Set. Lion. Set.
Here's Herbert. Finds the in route complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, ram. Set. Let's go.
Herbert throwing again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
The toss running left side. It's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Stroud completes it quick. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
40. Chargers 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back.